Okay guys, we're back with part 2. Sorry about the dogs being barking. We're back with part 2 of this Final Fantasy 1 with commentary this time. I didn't get to do commentary on it last time. I'm going to show you guys some of the stuff I done, some of the shops I used. Managed to get up to level 14. Bought some Echo Grass, which cures silence. And also bought some eye drops for darkness, and the gold needles are expensive, so we only got one of those as cure stone. I ended up getting the magic for the white mage. These are some of the ones that I got. Was the Null Shock, Silence, Blindna, Null Blaze, Daira, and Cura. Null Shock reduces lightning damage. Null Blaze reduces fire damage. Those that broke by half. Silence prevents all foes from casting spells. Daira deals damage to all undead foes. Cura restores HP to one ally, and Blindna cures darkness. On the other one, we got Blizzard, which is the ice damage. Temper, which raises an ally's attack. Slow, which reduces all foes' number of attacks. Hold paralyzes a foe. Thundara deals lightning damage to all foes, unlike Thunder. And Fira deals fire damage to all foes, unlike Fire. Some of the equipment that we got is a little bit different. We got the broadsword, the iron shield, the helm, the iron armor, and the leather gloves. We got the saber, leather cap, leather armor, and leather gloves. Hammer, leather cap, copper armlet, leather gloves. Dagger, leather cap, copper armlet, and leather gloves. Had to work a little bit to get some of them. So you don't really have to have certain ones, but you know, it does kind of help. This is the store that sells all the different armors, as you can see, and the shield and the gloves. They're a little bit cheaper than Elfheim, which is the next city that you're going to go to. So try to buy stuff here, but check in Elfheim and just kind of make you a mental note of what you know what's going to be better for you in the long run. Of course, here, like I said, the hammer, the broadsword, the battle axe, and the scimitar. The battle axe is only going to be, you see, as on the warrior, it's got him as an arrow up. It provides one more attack. That's the only reason it's higher, and that's the only reason I don't have it, is because it would lower my accuracy. As you see, we bought Blizzard, Temper, and Slow. The only one other one was Dark, which was blinds all foes with darkness. We don't really need that because it's one of those that has a chance of hitting, but not a guaranteed chance, and probably would only last for a couple turns, so that's why we didn't get that one. The one for the white mage we didn't get was Imbiz, which is raises one ally's evasion. The only reason I didn't get that is because later on, you're not going to be as worried about other enemies, like you being able to evade their attacks or to evade anything else from them. So that's not really a big deal. So we're going to leave Pravoka. We're going to get on our ship. You got to watch when you're going around on the ship, you're going to fight enemies that are water enemies. We'll use Thundara a couple times here as well. Just to make the fights go a tad bit faster. These Sahagins are not really basically strong. As you see, they kind of all went down. We're going to try to get through the Marsh Cave. I'm not sure how far we're going to get. Depends upon how many battles we got to fight. This shark, we're not even going to use magic. We'll just kill him. They don't have that many hit points, and actually we're stronger now than what we have been, so. Okay, so we'll go down here. Best thing to do is just follow the coastline down until you get to this area, and then just go over. I think we're just going to fight them. I don't think we're going to cast any spells. You won't see me cast a lot of spells right now because a lot of the enemies are kind of weaker, and they're not going to hit us for a whole lot anyway. I didn't realize they were that weak. Okay. So you're going to dock right here. You're going to come down through here. Now here's where you're going to face some different enemies. Now, what I'm going to do here is we're going to attack him, the giant, and then we're going to use Fira on everybody. That way, if something happens, see the black mage went by himself. That's going to knock them all out. So that's a good thing. I can't go any faster while I'm on this stupid land. So you're going to come into Elfheim. We'll stay at the end here in a minute. I'll show you the weapons that are available here. The Iron Nunchuck, the Dagger, the Crozier, and the Saber. That's where those are. Elfheim's laid out a little bit different than most other places, and most of the stuff here is so expensive. So if you can get it somewhere else for cheaper, buy it for cheaper. There's iron armor, copper armlets. See, the copper armlets are 800. They're not that great either. There's the iron shield, the leather cap, and the helm. So I did spend some time, like I said, leveling up, buying stuff. Bought some stuff at the stores. We'll be back at this black magic store, and there's a white magic one that's also... These are level 4 spells. I haven't bought any of them yet because the level 3 spells are all $1,000 a pop. The level 4 spells are $2,500 a pop. So, and I mean, even when you're buying 3 spells, that's still $7,500 total, plus the $3,000 that you use to get the other magic, the level 3 magic. And you're not going to need the level 4 magic until here in a little while anyway. The only one we didn't buy on the black magic one is Fokera, which lowers evasion of all foes. It was kind of a hard toss up between Hold and Fokera because lowers evasion of all foes, doesn't really do too much, and then you may get to paralyze one foe at some point, but it's really hard to tell. You can go into this one. We took... There's Heal and there's Cura. I didn't take Heal. It restores a little hit points to the entire party. Cura restores hit points to one ally. You really can take either one because you've already got a Cure spell. It's just Cura heals a lot more to one ally than what Cure does. But basically you can use either one. I just went ahead and took Cura because usually we're not all damaged. I'm going to read these tombstones for you. Here lies Link. You see a gravestone and you see a gravestone. Not much there to talk about. I thought there was one up here somewhere, but I might be mistaken. Yeah, I'm mistaken. Now, there's a lot of things that you could do. First thing we're going to go do is we're going to go stay at the inn and heal up. And you can go north to the castle and they'll tell you about the prince being... He's got a sleeping spell cast on him. So we're not going to worry about that since I just told you what happened. You can go up there, but there's nothing up there other than just finding out that story. So it's not really worth it. So what we're going to do is now you could go over to the Western Keep and talk to Astos. Again, this does not have to be done because I am telling you ahead of time what we are going to be doing. So you don't have to do that. So instead, we're going to probably end up going to the Marsh Cave. Granted, I will tell you, in the Marsh Cave, I could have gotten some other weapons. So what we're going to do is if we have any duplicate weapons or anything, we're going to sell them off. It's a long trek to the Marsh Cave to begin with. I hope we can get there in pretty good shape. See, we was running from the ogres last time, but we're not running from them this time because we're stronger now. We can beat them. And plus, they give you 195 gil per kill. So, feel free to fight them big dudes. Oh, and these things I absolutely hate because they can do that right there. You do get a spell where you can do like an antidote thing. From when they do that, it will wear off eventually. I didn't want to have to use an antidote that early, but okay, we're gonna have to. Okay. We may not have enough supplies to make it to the marsh cave and through the marsh cave in the first round of this. Oh, surprised enemy. That's a good thing. That means I can at least maybe kill maybe 4 of them. If we get lucky, we can kill 4 of them. Then there'll only be 1 left. There we go. That worked out good. And sometimes they'll drop stuff like antidotes and stuff like that. So I kind of got lucky on some of that where they dropped some of the antidotes anyway. Everybody went up a level except for GMC. They dropped an antidote and I went the wrong way. It's easy fix. Easy fix. What wasn't an easy fix was fighting all these daggone wolves. Oh crud, I picked the wrong one. Oh well. Nope. And you notice they're hitting us, well, they're hitting me for not very much. They're hitting everybody else for just a little bit, but not too much. And just in case somebody may be watching may not be sure, the formation of your characters does matter. It does matter where your people are at. Most of the time, your top fighter is going to get attacked a lot, so you want it to be somebody who is exceptionally strong or well protected, and then go down from there. That's why the black mage is on the very bottom, is because he is the most likely to die from getting hit, and he doesn't have that many hit points. So I picked up the thief because I thought maybe early on in the game maybe we would have enough speed to attack first on most of these enemies. That's not the way it's happened, unfortunately. They're getting a lot of attacks off and we're not. I mean, they're not doing a whole lot of damage, but it's still the fights and things would go a little bit quicker if that was the case, which would be nice, because then I wouldn't have to worry about it so much. Okay, so we can go down here. I don't remember if the entrance, yeah, the entrance is down here in this hole. Let's see where we're at. We're not going to use our tent yet. We're going to go down in there and go to one section and get all the treasures out of that section, and then we'll make our descent all the way down into there. You need to be at least level 11 or 12 to withstand a lot of the stuff that's down here. We are, of course, level 15 and 14. You do need to have a it helps to have a tent or a cottage, or even a sleeping bag. First we're going to go up. You can run in here. The bats usually block you off. By the way, you're going to see some areas that we're going to go into. They won't have treasure chests, but on your game they may. There are some treasure chests that are in certain areas, and some of them will have the same stuff in them. So if you've already collected, what's in them, like there's going to be up here, there's going to be a chest with a broadsword in it. On the second floor, the other direction, when we come back in, and we'll go down, and I'll make this a point as well. When you go back down, there's another chest with a broadsword in it. That chest won't be there. Now, if you go down that way first, then there will be a chest there with a broadsword in it. But not on my playthrough, but if you go down first instead of up, it will be there. Trying to see where I needed to go. We don't need to be wandering around in here. Most of these things are protected by enemies. And we got a dagger. I don't think it's good for anybody. I'm pretty sure it's not. It would help the thief with his accuracy, but I'm not real worried about that. It won't even let me check on the mage. Well, that's different. Okay. Try to run over here. This is probably one of the worst predicaments I could have run into. There's one blood bone, 4 skeletons, and a crawler. The only dangerous enemy in this group is this blood bones back here. That's the problem. But what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to use Fira and Viara, because we're going to be saving with a 10 outside. You can also use Cure on these enemies and it'll hit them too. Now that's going to take all them out except for that is paralysis. That is not good. Okay, that didn't do too bad. I don't think paralysis stays on you after the fight. I think it's just during the fight for so many turns. See, I always approach these from the side. There's 680 gil there. I'm going to go down and get a broadsword and 620 gil. Again, since we're not sure who's going to be... You know what? Let's cast some stuff that's a little bit less costly. Or maybe not cost at all. There's some fights you can get away with doing this or that, and it won't really matter. Now, like I said, after we get out of here, we're going down to the bottom floor to get a crown. And the thought process is that after you get the crown, Jim leveled up, you should have enough money to get the level 4 spells. Yes, I'm using a map. That's why you see me stand there for a couple minutes trying to figure out what's the best course of action to take. Now the broadsword, we know we already got it. Why is that doing that? That shouldn't be doing that. Okay, Cardinal Sin right there. I opened that one from the front. Okay, what we're... Okay, good thing here. We're just gonna go... Oh, I hate these things. These are green slimes, and I think they can only be killed one way. They only have 24 hit points, but they have to be killed by fire or ice. Because I don't think you can kill them by regular attacks. I don't think. You can kill them, but they don't take much damage from physical attacks. They take more damage from magic. Kind of a pain in the butt. The good thing is, we can skip the down area. Yeah, we still gotta get to the place, but there will be no treasure chest in that area. Oh, these can be tough too. There are three ghouls and 2 zombies. You have to know the difference between a ghoul and a zombie, and they have some nasty tricks too. None of them have very many hit points, so we're just going to basically attack them. The only thing is, sometimes they cast stuff and sometimes they'll hit you with stuff and they'll give you status elements. So you gotta be a little bit concerned. See, like I got paralyzed right there. That's a bad sign with them. Yeah, wait until stupid bat moves. I think we'll go use the tent. Okay, let's use the tent while we're out here, or the sleeping bag. I'm sorry. That's my fault. That should take us back to full health and full magic. And we're going to go down, I believe it's 2 different floors. Okay, it does not. Oh boy. That's going to be fun. Okay. We didn't regain our magic, so that's going to be fun. Okay. Okay, if we get into trouble, there's a cottage down there in one of those treasure chests. So if we get in trouble, that would be the thing to have. I hate that didn't replenish our magic. Because that means now we have to, because I didn't buy any magic replenishing items back in the store. So that's going to cause a little bit of havoc. We have potions and we have cure spells, but we have to be very easy on them for a little bit anyway. Wow, y'all didn't kill him. That's great. That's great that you didn't kill him. Wow. That's fantastic. I tell you what. Oh, that's even better. That's even better. I got 2 paralyzed characters. Like I said, at least they don't have very many hit points. Still, it's not a real good area to be in. Oh, boy. Get on this side. Over and up into... This is floor 2. There would be treasure chests in here, but we've already gotten them, and they were duplicate chests. Oh, I hate this room. By the way, you're not safe if you go in those rooms. They can still jump in and attack you. Oh, great. Ain't much we can do about that. Well, could have been worse. Should have took them all out. Nope. We're going to heal up a little bit, but what we're going to do is we're just going to use Cure because that doesn't take much away from us. Okay, that should be alright for right now. See, Cure only costs 3. Down over here, and then you're going to go down this ladder. Now we're in Marsh Cave, floor 3. The crown is down here, and there's a lot of other stuff down here to get too. We're going to go get the few things that we can go get before going and getting the crown. Again, be very careful in here. These rooms can contain enemies, and they can be in the front of the chests. And only go in these ones I show you. Otherwise, you're doing a lot of unnecessary walking. Now, these can be dangerous too. These are gargoyles. They can turn you to stone. Very, very dangerous enemy. They are also very, very tough. Don't have very many hit points, but they can rough you up pretty bad. They both hit Jim, which kind of was not really what I wanted. Okay, that should be fine. That one's already open because there was a phoenix down in there. Here's where the cottage is in case you need it. It's a copper armlet. I don't think anybody can benefit from it. My evasion would go up, but my defense would go down. Same thing there. Yep. Well, his evasion goes up, but nothing else. So let's just go ahead and do that. That's kind of a bonus that we didn't see ahead of time. Okay. There's 16 rooms in here. That's why I'm trying to remember by number instead of by area, because you can get real confused. Go over and then we're going to go straight down. Werewolves, oh boy. My thought process is hopefully we could take... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. I was hoping we could take out a few before we got hit. Didn't happen. Plus, they got some health back. Stupid losers. Yeah, I know he's getting more out with poison. I know that. I'm very aware. Oh, nope. Antidote. Running a little low on magic. Not too bad, but a little bit lower than what I'd like. Glad I looked at the map before I tried to go on down and go in this big room down here and some of the other rooms. They got locks on them, so we have to have the mystic key. So, we're going to go fight these things. I think they're called Pisca Demons. I'm not really sure what their name is. Be very careful with these enemies and do not backtrack. We got lucky. We got lucky. There's only two. there can be between 2 and 9. If there's only 2 of them, or like even 1 of them, then you got lucky. I got lucky this time. There's only 2 of them. They only have 84 hit points, so they should be able to be taken down in 1 turn. Good. They hit me twice. That's good. That's good. That works out pretty good. Probably going to get another turn in, but that's alright. Ooh. That'll kill him. There we go. Do not, and I repeat, do not. Open the chest first. Do not walk back and forth. Otherwise, you will have to fight them again. We got the crown. We're going to go over just a tad, and we're going to get another chest that's going to have a little bit of money in it. Do not go to that same spot. You go to that same spot, you will fight them as many times as they want to respawn them. Back out and go straight up and go straight left. Oh. I should have attacked them with a fire spell. And now we kill him. It's like, that was kind of pointless. They're not really hard, they're just irritating. He's got a little bit more hit points, and he's weak to something else. He is weak to thunder. And since there's only 1 of him, I'll just use the 1 spell. There we go. Still not too tough, but... And you do want to get you some... Oh, crap. Oh, crap. And you do want to get you some... You want to get you some gold up in here. Hey, that worked out pretty good. That worked out good too. You didn't have to use a spell. Gonna have to heal up a little bit, but not use a spell. You're wondering why I'm not filling them up to full health at the beginning in case I need it worse. Oh gosh, I hate these things. I hate a lot of the enemies in here. Oh, I wish you would have killed him in 1 hit. Ah! If I gained a level, that's good. Here and up. And we're back out. Now, go to the Western Keep if you want to. I'm not going to yet, though. We still need some money. Had to turn on my light back here. It's getting dark and a little bit harder to see the book here. I'm gonna have quite a bit of money to use. Not as much as we want. The next boss might not be too hard anyway if we fight smart. Going. No, you're the one supposed to be doing it. Okay, so let's go over here. Probably go fight the boss, and then we'll probably be done. We're gonna buy some spells first. Can't buy them all, but let's see what we have. Well, first we need to sell off some stuff too, because we've got some duplicate items. They're not going to be a whole bunch, but they'll be at least worth something. Sell the dagger. Sell the broadsword. Sell the leather armor. Okay. That should be enough. There. Hold on to that Phoenix down. They are expensive. And you may never need them, but then again you may. Ooh. Which spells to buy? Which spells to buy? Let's buy the black magic spells first. Let's buy Blizzara. Definitely buy haste. And there's Sleeper and Confuse. There's not really a difference between the two. One just can put a foe to sleep. One can cause foes to turn on each other. I'm going to take Sleeper because Sleep usually hits a little bit more than the other one. So let me tell you what to buy white magic wise. So before I turn off the thing. You're going to buy Poisona, which cures poison. Null Frost, which reduces ice damage by half. And Vox, which cures silence. Fear's not that good. It just drives all foes away in terror. But we're not even going to worry about that yet. Now you can get away with these black magic spells instead of the white magic spells for this particular fight, because like I said, you still have your antidotes and stuff like that unless you got jacked up, in which case you'll just have to buy them. It's 100 to stay here. It's pretty steep. You're going to be finding a bunch of stuff coming up anyway, so some of it you'll be able to sell, some of it you'll have to keep. Well, some of it you'll want to keep. So we're going to go fight, Astos. Oh, this is another long walk. And after fighting Astos, we'll go back to Elfheim, and we'll probably cut off the stream there. That way I can show you where all to go, because what we're going to do is we're going to take, if y'all remember Montoya the Witch, we're going to take back her crystal eye. Astos has it. So we're going to take it back to her. When we take it back to her, she's going to give us the tonic to wake up the king. When we wake up the king, he's going to give us the mystic key, and there's all kinds of places to go loot with that mystic key. I wouldn't even worry about using magic right here, because that Gigas worm probably is not going to do much anyway. Great, we got ambushed, so we're going to get attacked 6 times right off the bat. The only thing about Astos, and we'll be lucky if it doesn't happen, he can cast a spell called Death. Death and Gaze do about the same thing, but you'll find out as you level up, both are likely to miss. More often than not, they'll miss. So, they're not as bad later on, and you won't have to worry about them later on because you'll evade them anyway. Here at this kind of a lower level, you will have to worry about them, because if they hit now, you may die off of them, because they're a one-shot kill. I wish we got to attack first in half of these fights. We could be done way faster. Everybody still looks like they're in pretty good shape. See, there's a free antidote. I hope I can walk up through here. That'd be good. I guess I probably should have looked before I went up through there. Here I'm thinking I'm taking some sort of shortcut, and all of a sudden I'm running into a rock wall. No, I can go up through here. Okay, good. There it is. Want to heal up before you go in there. The fight can go good or it can go really bad. Now, the good thing is against this guy, you can use You can try to use Silence and Fira or Confuse. You can try to use any of those if you want. But you probably need Haste and Invis on your party. And he's got 420 hit points, and like I said, he's got Death, which can kill you in one shot. So you definitely do not want him to use that. Do not give him a chance, really. He's the one that sent you to go get the crown, and he tells you some sob story and that he's blah 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 blah, but he's really the king of the Dark Elves, and then you have to fight him. And he turns into this monster looking thing. Yeah. Combined power of that crown, the crystal eye already in my possession, I shall be the true Elf King. It is useless to resist. I can take whatever I need by sheer force. So, I'm going to attack. We're going to get I'm going to try to cast Silence on him. It might work, it might not work. Haste on top fire. He's cast Death right off the bat. And down goes Josh. Oh, that started out great. Boy, that's fantastic. And that missed. Okay. Let's see. And use that Phoenix down. Go ahead and hit him with Fira. Mike can kill him. Just in case. Okay, that's fine. He casted slower on Josh, but he missed. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine too. He should be dead. Off of that attack, yeah, that should have been the... So you guys got to see Death in action. That is not a good move. Later on, though, you won't get hit with it. So, we obtained the Crystal Eye, so now we have to take that to Montoya. We're going to have to heal up Josh just a tad because he did get smacked around. Kind of hoping that wasn't going to happen, but it kind of did. So now we'll walk back to Elfheim. Well, once I get him healed up enough. We'll walk back to Elfheim. And we'll probably buy some more spells. Those level 4 spells, they are so expensive. They're worth it in the long run, but they are so expensive. Now, another thing that I haven't told you guys is if you, once you get the possession of the Rat's Tail a little bit later on in the game, the warrior can learn up to level 4 white spells, and that thief's going to be able to learn up to level 4 dark spells. So, some of the spells, if you think that you've made an error and you want to fix it, that's how you can fix it. You can give them the different spells. I'm going here. We may sail back across and go to Provoca right off the bat. You want to fight these things. You want to fight the big ogres, because they are worth a lot of gold. $390 gold for 2 of them. Once you take Matoya back her crystal eye, then you can you'll be able to get the Jolt tonic, which you then give to the Prince of Elfheim, and he'll wake up. He'll give you the Mystic Key, and then you can go all kinds of places with the Mystic Key and get stuff. We're going to use our money this time to buy Poisona, because that cures poison. That way we don't have to worry as much about having antidotes. We'll go ahead and stay at the... No, we won't go stay at this end. We'll stay at the other end. Be better for us to stay at the other end. The other end's cheaper. We're gonna go... No. No, no, no. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that's not gonna be good. That's not gonna be good. Quick button presses got the better of me there. Should have killed him, and there we go. You can stay there and level up until you get the other spells, but you're not really gonna need them right off the bat. You pretty much got the spells you're gonna need right now. I know the video is getting to be almost an hour long. You could use Thunder on these guys, but I don't think they're... Yeah, they'll go down. They're worth a lot too, because that's 240 gil there, so they're worth like 120 apiece, and usually they attack in groups of 2 or more. Okay, so we're gonna push him out of the way first, then we're gonna go up here and stay at the inn in Pravoka. Since it's only 50 gil instead of 100. Now see, you could stay there, you could level up before you go and get enough money to buy the other 2 spells, but we're not even gonna worry about it, because like I said, once we get the Mystic Key, we're gonna get all kinds of stuff that we can use. So we're not even gonna worry about that. So that's where we're gonna stop for right now, and like I said, we'll continue back with part 3 at another point, and until next time, we will see you later.